Welcome to Lexington, where the sun shines bright literally and figuratively on their old Kentucky home, and the Big Blue Nation ready to get behind these Wildcats in this one. What an exciting matchup we have in store for you this afternoon, built around the pageantry, tradition, and everything that makes college football great. As we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt, the Western Kentucky Hilltoppers, taking on a team from the SEC, the Kentucky Wildcats. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. And the Hilltoppers ready to get this thing started and open the season. Here's the return from inside his 10. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Wildcats offense will get the first swing of the game. And they're going to be met by one of the best defenses in the nation, David. And I know seeing a defense doing what they want, when they want to do it, they'll leave it with him. Got enough for the first. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Big play to start this drive. Now they'll snap it from the 39. Right back to the well. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. To the air on second down. Firing to the right, complete. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. Kentucky back at it with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Back open in the middle. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Hold on.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. From the gun, he'll try to throw. Makes the grab on the left. Tripped up for the tackle. Well, will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Back to pass. Fires to the tight end. And an absolutely fearless tackle. Giving up size, still got him on the turf. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air.
I want to give a shout out to the defense there on third down, doing a really nice job disguising their coverage because it looked like they confused the quarterback on third down. Really nice job getting back into that zone and making sure that ball falls incomplete.
So the Western Kentucky Hilltoppers offense has the ball for the first time. And guys, defenses have been trying to figure out for years how to keep this guy from getting open, and they just can't seem to solve the riddle.
No, this guy has experience. He's been in the big moments, and it's so nice to have a guy that's been in your system, in your scheme. He knows the in and outs. You can move him all over the field. You can't place a premium high enough on a guy that knows the system inside and out.
You're right, and tell you, it was a great day for this offense when he decided to come back for his senior year, too. There were a lot of people that thought he might declare for the NFL. They weren't sure if they were going to lose him to the portal or not. He decided to come back. He believes this offense can do something special, and if they're going to do that, he's obviously going to have a big year.
On third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Snagged out of the air. He'll have the first down as he gets it to the 28-yard line before he stopped. And on that third and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it was a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are? Sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this third down. Get the conversion. Move the sticks.
I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. Behind the change now on 2nd and long. Pulls it and fires to the left. Oh, he's got some space. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Guys, let's chat for just a minute about Western Kentucky. One of the big storylines coming into this year was the rising temperature of the coach's seat. And the process of cooling things off starts now.
All offseason, this coach has said the right things. I'm not worried about it. I'm not focused on it. I'm just worried about our team. But, David, let's be real. He's got to win games. There is an expectation at this program to win. And if he doesn't start fast this year, that hot seat's only going to get hot.
No, and then the chirping starts, and everybody's going to be talking about his job. The pressure builds, and then what happens? Sometimes you lose the locker room. So important to get off to a good start. Try to quiet some of those haters and some of those doubters.
Punt is in the air. Fair catch is made, and they'll mark it at the 19. Hands it off. Nice move there. Got to be smart, patient, great vision. Uses all of that to get to the 29. The give to the left. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The Wildcats come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Trying play action. Grabbed behind the line. It's Andrews. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Kentucky will be forced to punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. The Hilltopper offense comes onto the field again. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
The pull and throw off the RPO. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Fires complete on the crosser. And he'll be tackled, but there is a flag on the field.
Hold.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Under fire. Looking for a big play. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Hilltoppers send out the punt unit. 3 and out. They got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Fields the punt and try to pick up some yards. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. He'll pull it on the read. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Got a man. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Hold.
They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Powers through the defender. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's 3rd and long from the 30. Fires to the wideout. Got him downfield. They stop him short, and we'll have a big fourth down coming. Kentucky sends out the punting unit. He'll try to really get into this one. And there will be no return on this one, and he can't get it out of bounds. The ball will come out to the 20. They'll give it to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Let's talk for just a second about Western Kentucky. The portal can work wonders if you have specific holes to fill. Breathe a little new life and energy into the program. David, these guys went in there, got a nice little haul that really could set them up for success this season.
They did, and they didn't go bonkers and go crazy, Jesse. I like how they just saw a couple guys that they thought fit their system, fit their culture, and now they're bringing them in so they can rise the tide of this team.
Yeah, this feels like a curated roster, right? They only had a few holes that they had to fill up, but they went out, they put their effort into finding the right guy. They feel like they've upgraded their roster with just a few portal additions.
Can't get him to the ground. Just willed his way for a couple out to the 35. And the Hilltoppers moving quickly to the line. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Setting up the screen. No, sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. The Hilltoppers will send out the punt unit. Now on the return. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. There he goes. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35.
These touch passes, it's so hard because there's always action off of it, right? If I fake this pass and I can run it up the gut or I can throw it and I just spread me out and make me defend so many things, and you could tell they got on the edge quickly, got the big first down.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Knocked down at the 25-yard line, picked up 10 there, and gets a first down. They're going to ride this running back. Able to make the stop after a gain of 2 to the 22. And now on second down for this offense. Wants to go up top. Here comes the heat. It's incomplete, and we'll change ends of the field now. It has been all defense all the time in the early going as we wrap up the first quarter, and the stats certainly reflect that. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is.
Holding.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. And now they'll have to dial something up on third down after the incompletion. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. He just barely got enough of that one and just barely kept it straight enough, too. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Here comes the Western Kentucky offense back onto the field. They're looking for any type of offense to try to get this thing going down 3-0. Into a mass of giant bodies, we'll call it a 1-yard gain to the 24. And the Hilltoppers racing to the line in the hurry-up. Wants to fire on second down. Quickly complete. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. They'll try to move the chains on third and short from the 27. He'll set up to throw. And the missed connection on third down. The Hilltoppers will line up to punt it away. Fourth time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Fields to punt and tries to help improve that field position. He was working his way on the return toward midfield. They'll stop him at the 46. Wide receiver going in motion. Off the RPO, complete. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Hold.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
The Wildcats now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. He leaves it with his back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Third down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a third and long from the 27. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. He'll off one deep down the left side. Hits him in stride inside the 10. They make the tackle, and he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's first and goal from the 7.
And that's what makes this offense so dangerous. They've got playmakers all over the field. Here they are on their own side of the 50, third and long. On any given play, they can take it the distance. They do right there. Not just moving the chains, but setting themselves up now, first and goal.
On this first and goal, let's see what Kentucky does. They'll try to get it in with the run. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Second down, they'll go to the air. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
The offense right now is moving in the wrong direction. They weren't able to get a touchdown on that first down play. Now giving up a negative play on second down. You better be very careful about this third down play call.
And how big is that earlier sack now as they try to get it in the end zone here? On third and goal, they'll try to throw it in. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Kentucky. Snagged in the end zone to give them 6.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing that he's going to sit down when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Hilltopper offense comes onto the field again. He'll do it himself. Breaks into the open. He's brought down at the 29 after a 10-yard gain. And the Hilltoppers want to move quickly.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody home. He just takes off. That's an easy first down pickup for the offense. Moving forward now, the defense, they've got to settle in, and they've got to start playing better when it comes to assignment football.
Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
Man, it didn't take long for the defense to get home on that play. You see them playing man coverage in the back end, slowing down the routes from the receivers and the rest of the offense. That forced the quarterback to have to hold on to it for just a split second longer, and they were able to get the sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. From the gun, running back gets to give. And he's knocked down, but there's also a flag that's been dropped. Let's check on the call.
Hold on.
They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. The Hilltoppers will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 5th kick of the night. Cradles it at the 35. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Grab behind the line. It's Kane. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Offense gets set for second down. They'll run it behind the big guys on the left. He's knocked out of bounds at the 42. Solid pickup on that one. And the Wildcats come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. A designed run for the quarterback. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. And the Wildcats come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll move the wide receiver. Here's the handoff. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Illegal offense.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Fighting off the defender. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice gain before the defense is able to stop him. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Wildcats with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. The Wildcats line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try the jet sweep to pick up the first down. Tackle behind the line of scrimmage, and what a big 3rd down stop by this defense. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. And now the lead is even bigger.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Here comes the Western Kentucky offense back onto the field. They really need to find a way to generate some offense here, having fallen behind 13-zip. Just gets rid of it before the heat. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Quarterback on the keeper. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. Here comes the offense on second down. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Not much there. They'll give him 1 to the 14. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Brings it down on the right side. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Hold it.
That penalty cost him a third down conversion, and now they'll have to try it from a little farther away. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Trying to get rid of it. And the incomplete pass on third down, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's about.
Hold it.
This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. And the Hilltoppers decide to punt it away. They'll be forced to kick for the 6th time tonight. A fair catch is made right at the 50. Great field position for the offense. Caught in the backfield, it's King. Makes a man miss. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. And the Wildcats with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They go to the draw. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Coming out on first down with the play fake. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Got his man. Turning it on. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. Motion from the wideout. On the move. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Gets it to him on the screen. Runs through the tackle. They'll say he stepped out of bounds right at the 17. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. Finds his man. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. So close to cashing it in for this offense. He's looking to throw. He wants it all. Touchdown, Wildcats! Quick strike through the air for the score.
I think you love starting the year off with some momentum, and that's exactly what this offense is doing. They're firing on all cylinders, defense doing their job as well. This team getting out the gates to start the season in great fashion.
Lining up to add another. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Miami had a dominant win, the kind the folks in South Florida were used to in 2001 when Ken Dorsey, Clinton Portis, and Jeremy Shockey led the Canes to a national title. Talk about a special team.
Got out of trouble, got rid of it. It's on target and complete.
All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Hold it.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Oh, he got loose. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Snap from the gun on 3rd down. Throws to the tight end. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Men, a lot of ways to describe those first two quarters in Lexington, but let's just go with notable. And it's been a dynamite first half, leading to a one-sided score right now. It's not over, but I think both sides know this is on the verge of a blowout. That opposing defense is inside its locker room right now wondering two things. What just happened, and what do we do now to try to make this respectable? And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Old Commonwealth Stadium and Kroger Field.
Kentucky will boot it deep to get the second half underway. He'll bring it out. It's Harbor. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Hilltopper offense comes onto the field again. They come into this third quarter with a lot of work they need to get done.
Yeah, and it starts with this possession. And I'm going piece by piece. I know this is coach speaking, very simple. I score. I get a stop. I score. I can get back in this game, but it's got to be one drive at a time.
It's going to have to be, but I think the mindset offensively is we're probably going to have to score every time we get it because our defense has been struggling. They have not been getting a lot of stops, so this is a critical drive here for this offense.
Man, that play takes some protection. If you're going to stick it in the belly and that wide receiver is going to run down the field that far, I need some...
Oh, he's got some space. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. The Hilltoppers will hustle to the line.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Makes the grab. And they pick up just a few on that completion. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Takes it from the gun on third down. And they can't make the connection on third down, but hold everything. There is a flag. Let's see what that's about.
Hold.
They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. And the Hilltoppers will punt this one away. And it's a fake. He's going to throw it. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Fires into traffic. It's picked off. Taking it the other way. He's out of bounds, showing off the hands on the pick, and then the nifty moves on a terrific return.
And that's why as quarterbacks, you cannot telegraph the pass. You cannot stare down your receivers because these defenders, they're watching it. And that defender knew exactly where the QB was going with that football, and that's why he picked it off.
Kentucky has it back, and the big blue offense takes the field. From the gun, they'll try the middle. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Oh, they're after him. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
Defense came on the field with fresh legs, and here on just the second play of the drive, they're able to get a sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. Kentucky will be forced to punt. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. And the offense is really backed up as this ball is down at the 5. Here comes the Western Kentucky offense back onto the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you've got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game if you're going to win it. David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. Coming out, attacking from deep in their own end, and they're out at the 26 with a first down. The Hilltoppers come to the line in the hurry-up.
And it's tough on the defense there. 3rd down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback, and you're trying to make a break on the ball, but he just got it out of his hands too quickly, and the throw was too accurate. Really nothing you can do there, and it's now a fresh set of downs.
Gets it across the 30 to the 31, a pickup of 5. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down. And the Hilltoppers are marching down the field.
And the defense gives up the first down. And here they go. They're going fast. No time to substitute. Got to communicate quickly and get back on the line of scrimmage.
He's got it on the right. It's a fumble. That football must be riveted to your rib cage. How can you let it go? At least they fell on it. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. The give on the inside. And he didn't have a whole lot of operating room after the juke, and he stopped for a short gain.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Well, we've seen this a couple times on this drive now, but having a lot of success with the quarterback sneak, and there's something going on up front right now, whether it's just the offensive line getting a better push or he's finding the crease to the right side of the center.
It's picked off, and another empty drive. He's brought down. A short return, but the defense comes out on top with a pick. So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty. Going to the running game. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. Looking to fire. Got a man. It's King. And they make the tackle, but the official has tossed his flag.
Holding.
They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. Back to pass on 2nd down. The throw. The sure hands. It's King. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Leaves it with the running back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Kentucky sends out the punting unit. That leg is staying loose. Already the 5th kick of the night. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. Looking to throw on first down. Hauls it in. They stop him just a link or 2 short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. They'll keep it on the ground. They'll mark him out of bounds at about the 29-yard line. The Hilltoppers headed quickly to the line.
Really nice run there, picking up the first down. Now they're right back up to the line of scrimmage, ready to go again.
Got his man. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game now on 2nd down.
Second down.
Off the play fake. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Hilltoppers come to the line on third and short, trying to convert here. Looking to throw for it. Got his man downfield. He was off to the races, and maybe another step or two, and he would have scored, but they get him at the 21-yard line.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll go right back to the run. Dropped after a pickup of 4 down to the 16. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Hilltoppers are at the line looking to convert on third and short. They'll try the run. And he's brought down, but a flag is also down.
Hold offense.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Fires deep toward the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money, and just have to make that catch. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. It's good. Easy call for the refs. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Michigan State dominated almost from wire to wire. And a game like this makes you harken back to those Connor Cook-led Sparty teams that won Big Ten titles in 2013 and 2015. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still 2 quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Going to sling it on 2nd down. Going deep. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's the heat. He'll pull it down. Short gain on the play before he slides. Kentucky will be forced to punt. We've seen a lot of the punt team 6th time tonight. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. Hilltopper offense comes onto the field again. It's always great to get points on a drive, but it would behoove them to try to get a touchdown this time around, Palmer.
They may have to get out of their comfort zone here too, David, a little bit, and just start being more aggressive and take some chances, but that's what's going to happen for them to win this game.
Yeah, and when you're losing, obviously everything gets heightened. Everything becomes more critical. This drive is crucial because you've got to cut into this deficit and put some points on the board.
And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. He's got it. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Hold offense.
So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. And the Hilltoppers will try to pin them back with the punt. Might want to stick with kicking this time after misfiring on the last fake. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line.
Wildcats will take over. 1st and 10.
They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Gets it out quickly. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the 1st down and sets them up beautifully here. Now the play fake. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. And the Wildcats come to the line trying to find a way to convert on third and very short. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. Looking downfield on 1st down. Finds the tight end. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. This Kentucky offense really moving the ball quickly. Wide receiver comes in motion. Out of the gun to give to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. 2nd down coming up. We've reached the break, and Kentucky is on top. They built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we got here. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. They had a chance to mull things over, and let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Back to pass. Quickly out to the tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. And this kicker has had a busy night. The field goal unit is out there for the 3rd time. The official says no good. Had a chance to make this lead 20, but we're still sitting on a 17.
Man, sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
The Hilltoppers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. To the air on 2nd down. That pass is incomplete. Couldn't quite make the connection, now staring at a 3rd down. He's looking downfield to throw. They've got the screen set up. There he goes. They stop him right at the 40-yard line. It's 4th down. Will they bring out the punt team? On 4th down, trying to find his man. Makes a grab past the marker. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. And the Hilltoppers in the hurry-up.
You coming into this game, if they throw completions and get 1st downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. You're seeing it here.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. Guys, let's chat for just a minute about Western Kentucky. Unless there is a dramatic turn of events, this is not going to be a way to cool off that hot seat.
And they're going to have to be able to handle adversity and handle the outside noise moving forward, because losing this game in week 1, all the detractors, all the naysayers, that noise is going to get louder. That hot seat is getting even hotter. And I think all eyes are going to be on this program now, David, seeing how they turn the page and move on from this.
And I give you exhibit.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. A really nice job methodically driving down the field the last time they had it, but the missed field goal ruined the drive. The give to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Motion from the wide receiver. Give to the running back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. 3rd and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down. Immediately fires to the middle. That'll be enough for the 1st down, and they'll mark it at the 48. Kentucky back at it with a fresh set of downs. The give to the tailback. Just ran him over. And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball. Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. They'll run play action. Unloads to the right. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. Wants to go up top. Fires to the right. They needed a big play, and they got it. And the foot down for the 1st down. The Wildcats are rolling down the field. Going to the ground. He breaks a tackle.
And I know you can play these late-game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football. You preserve the lead. You got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the 1st down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Leaves it with the back. He's pulled down after a tough run, gets it to the 6. Kentucky will come to the line with a 1st and goal. They'll go to the air. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Right on the money. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Looking for the touchdown on 3rd and goal. Get it out on the screen. And he's knocked down, but there's also laundry on the field. We'll see what the officials have called.
Hold.
They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. And they'll send out the field goal unit. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And that lead grows even bigger. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Pittsburgh looked like a bunch of world beaters today in a stern-to-stem beatdown. I think a lot of people forget this program won 5 national titles last century. A rich tradition and a sparkling performance today. All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. The Hilltoppers are in the hurry-up.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. No signs of any kind of kicker as they'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. Unloaded just as he throws. It's incomplete, and they stop him on 4th down. Wide receiver going in motion. Running back searching for a hole. They get him stopped after a 2-yard gain. Ball is at the 17. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Third down.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Snagged in the middle, it's King. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep. They'll move the wide receiver. Now on the move. Touchdown, Wildcats! And the stomping has commenced.
And the offense putting up more points, and guess who's jacked up? This home crowd started the season off with offensive fireworks and looking to go 1-0. They are loving their squad.
The AT unit on the field. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. Fielded in the end zone. It's Harbor. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Here comes the Western Kentucky offense back onto the field. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the 4th down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
And those are frustrating because you think you might get points and then your defense gives up points. This has got to be a complementary football type deal. The offense now needs to provide a little spark and give this defense some hope.
No doubt, David. They got to turn the page, and they've got to play with a little bit more urgency here, knowing they've got to get that one back and put a good drive together.
He makes the grab. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Now facing a 3rd and long. It's complete. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the 1st down. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He finds enough room to get it up to the 28-yard line before going out of bounds. And the Hilltoppers will have it 1st and 10. The give on the option. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Runs through a tackle. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. The Hilltoppers back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. A strike downfield. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down. The old coaching cliche, go 1-0 every week. And for the first week, they get it done.
That great start to the season. That's what you want. You want to come out, find a way to win. Was it perfect? Absolutely not. You're going to find things to work on throughout the season. But 1-0, that's where you want it to be.
And I think if you're the coaching staff of this winning team, you've got to like what you've just seen. First game of the year, there was tremendous effort on the field. Guys flying around, flying to the football, trying to make the plays necessary to win this game. They definitely made a few mistakes, but that's what practice is for. But if you're the coaching staff, I think you're very, very positive right now moving forward.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.